Hello, Morris. Miss Baig here, and welcome to your final English lesson for this week. Today is Friday, the 22nd of January, 2021, and our learning objective is, can I finish telling the story using my thought shower ideas about what happened in La Luna? So, for this lesson, you will need all of the lovely writing that you have been doing thus far, along with your mind map. So if you don't have that already, I'll give you 10 seconds. Go and grab that now. Off you go. Welcome back. Okie dokie. Let's start. As usual, we are going to be completing our game first. So, standing up on, now this time it's not noun and verb, it is verb and adjective. On the blue side, we have verb, and on the orange side, we have adjective. So, standing up, Morris class, and remember, if you do get a little bit stuck, then please stay in the middle. Let's begin. Let's start with fall. Is that a verb or an adjective? Make your decision. Okie dokie. Dun, dun, dun. It's not an adjective, it's a verb. Fantastic. Okay. Huge. Is that a doing word or is it a describing word? If something is huge, make your decision. Go, go, go to the right side of the room. Wowsies, I can see a lot of people are indeed on the adjective. Well done. Okay, next we have sail. Sail. Make your choice. Go, go, go. Right, revealing in 3, 2, 1. Is it an adjective? It is indeed a verb when you sail the 7 seas. Okay, next we have break. Break. Okay, now this one is a bit of a difficult one because you can either break an object or you can take a break. So make your decision. 3, 2, 1, go, go, go. Okie dokie. Is it an adjective? No, it is indeed a verb. And break in the sense where you break something. So for example, if you're holding a toy and the arm accidentally falls off and you break something. Okay, now let's go for enormous, and it's in big writing. Enormous. Is that a verb? Is that a doing word? Or is it a describing word, an adjective? 3, 2, 1, make your decision. Go to the right side of the room. Oh, I can see a few people are in the middle. Okay, well, let's check. Is it a verb? No, it is a ding-ling-ling, an adjective. Okay, few more. Next we have radiant. We have when something is radiant or something is shining bright. So is that a describing word? Or is it a doing word? Please make your choice. Go to the correct side of the room. Wow, I love that everybody's getting involved. Well done. Is it a verb? No. Ding-ling-ling, it is an adjective. It's a describing word. Okay, next we are going to do bright. Bright. Is that a verb or is it an adjective? Well done. Let's check. Is it a verb? No, it is indeed an adjective. Fantastic. Now, you might be thinking there's one left, which is a star. And some of you may have noticed that in this, right next to where my face is, there is a picture of a fish. So, oh, it doesn't go in there. I'm going to, sorry, I don't know why that word behind there. So we've got the last word. Now do remember, Miss Baig always likes to trick you. So is this, if you think that it is, if star is not a verb or an adjective, then please stand in the middle. So is it a verb or is it an adjective? Make your decision. Oh, well done, Morris. I was indeed tricking you. It is not a verb And it's not an adjective. It is a red herring. Well done. Fantastic. Okie dokie. Back to your seats. Let's get comfortable and let's start our English lesson. I hope you guys have been enjoying this little quick starters for our English videos. I thought it's nice to get you up, get you moving, get your blood flowing, get that oxygen to your brain so you're ready to do some fantastic writing. Okay, so on Tuesday, we began writing our story. Today we are going to finish telling the story, okay? So we're going to be finishing off our story of what happened in La Luna. So today, I am going to be using my idea number 7. And as you can see on big screen, make myself big, my idea number 7 is hammer the star. Hammer the star. Now, my challenge is I need to use the time starter after that. After that. Well done. I need to use my time starter after that. Fantastic. Okay, now I am going to make myself on big screen and then I'm going to show you how to transform this idea, my idea number 7, hammer the star, into a magical sentence using the time starter after that. Okie dokie, I am now on big screen, Morris class, and what I am going to do is I am going to show you how to transform my idea, hammer the stars, into a magical sentence. And I am going to use my time connective after that. After that. Well done. Now, I'm going to start off with a capital A. So after that, capital A for after that, because it's the beginning of a new sentence. After that, finger space, a finger space. I want to say a star. A star, but I want to describe the star. So what describing word and adjective can I use to describe the star? Well done, thank you. A twinkling star, twinkly, glittery, shiny. I can use one of these. I'm going to go for, after that, I'm going to go for twinkly. After that, a twinkly star. After that, a twinkly star fell. Now, I'm going to say fell from the sky, but I want to describe how it was falling. So when I am describing an action, that is called an adverb. I want to use a describing word to describe how it was falling from the sky. And I'm going to use, I could use fast, I could use rapidly, I'm going to use ferociously. Okay, so fell, ferociously. So after that, a twinkly star fell ferociously from finger space, the finger space, sky. Okay, I'm going to put a comma so I can have a pause of breath, otherwise my sentence will be too long. So after that, a twinkly star fell ferociously from the sky. Dan used, so Dan, then what did he use? What did he use? Well done. He used a hammer to break the star. So I'm going to say Dan used a, I don't want to just write hammer. I want to describe the hammer. I want a noun phrase. So one adjective, one noun mixed together, noun phrase. I'm going to use the adjective mighty, mighty hammer. So Dan used a mighty finger space hammer. Dan used a mighty hammer to finger space break it into smaller, or will I fit it in, or smaller pieces? Can I just write smaller? I'm going to write tinier, smaller, comma, tinier, because I'm actually tinier pieces. Full stop. Okie dokie. Okay, Morris, I'm now going to use my purple pen to circle my time starter after that. So I completed my challenge and I started off my sentence with the time starter after that. I've also got a full stop at the end of my sentence, and then I'm going to use my orange pen and I'm going to underline the adjectives that I've put in. So let's read the sentence together and then I can underline my adjectives as I go along. After that, a twinkling star fell ferociously from the sky, comma, and I'm even going to circle my comma. Dan used a mighty hammer to break it into smaller, now I've got a list here, tinier pieces, full stop. Can you see how I have transformed my idea, hammer the star, into a magical sentence? Now, what you are going to do, Morris class, you are going to pause the video here and you are actually going to take your idea number 7 and you are going to change it into a magical sentence. So what you can do is you can do that now. You can pause the video here so you don't have to do a lot of writing in one go. So pause the video here, complete your sentence number 7 by using the time starter after that, and then once you come back, we'll go through our last sentence, and I'm sure you can guess what the time starter is going to be. It's going to be finally. Fantastic. So off you go, guys, and I'll see you in a second. Okie dokie, you are back, and now I'm going to go through our next, or my next idea, I should say, really. My next idea, which is sweep the stars. Sweep the stars. So right at the end, Dan, or the boy, he was sweep or swept the stars, which is the correct tense. Okay, for this sentence, my challenge is to use a time starter. Finally, well done. So now let's move this paper because I have my next one underneath here, and I'm not going to rip it today. I'm going to do it nice and slow. Yay, it came out nice and, oops, it did rip a little bit. And I've got my next idea here. Let's now make this big screen. I'm big screen, fantastic. Okie dokie. So my idea is swept the stars. Oh, there we go. Okay, now my challenge, remember, is I need to use the time starter. Finally, so capital F, because it's the beginning of a new sentence. So finally, they swept. They swept what were they sweeping? Well done. Sweep the stars. So they swept the stars. Where did they sweep the stars? Well done. To one side. Okay, so finally they swept the stars to one. Now I wrote the word one and not the numeral because this is English. So to one side of the now I want to say of the moon, but I want to describe the moon. So what describing word can I use to describe the moon to make sure that my writing is magical and juicy? I'm going to use, how can I describe the moon? I know, I'll use luminous. Can I fit it in here? I think I will be able to put it in. Luminous. Oh, should be there, but never mind. There we go. luminous moon. Okay, let me read my sentence facts. So far, okay? I'm going to put a comma here because I know it's going to be a long sentence and I'm going to pause for breath here. Finally, they swept the stars to one side of the luminous moon. Okay, next. What did they do next after sweeping the stars? What did they do next? Well done, they sailed home. Now, I'm going to finish it off because it's been a long day, hasn't it, within the film La Luna. I'm going to say they've sailed home and enjoyed a nice bath. That's my idea. I'm going to write that. So, comma. They sailed home. Now, oh, not writing on my wall today. So they sailed home, but I want to describe how they sailed home. How did they sail home? Oh, I know, like they were free, like a burden was lifted off their shoulders. I'm going to write freely. They sailed home freely. Freely for a, now I want to write like a warm bath, but I want to describe, I want a magical noun phrase. I don't just want a expanded noun phrase, I want a magical one. So I'm going to write for a nice, comma, warm, comma, relaxing bath. Full stop. Okay, let's read my sentence through, and I'm going to use my purple pen to circle finally. I've completed my challenge. I started off my sentence with the time starter. Finally, 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 they swept the stars to one side of the luminous, I'm going to use my orange pen to underline, luminous moon. I think that's what's right. They then, so this is why it's important to read your work back. They then sailed home freely. I like that. They sailed home free, like they didn't have any burden on their shoulders. Sailed home freely for a nice, warm, relaxing bath. Full stop. Okay. Now, Morris class, what I want you guys to do is, what I would like you to do is, I should actually say, I would like you to now, your idea number 8, okay, which is your last idea, I would like you to use a conjunction, sorry, the time starter, finally. Okay, you're going to complete your sentence number 8. Once you have completed your sentence number 8, this is what you're going to do. So let's now go on to your challenges to see what you need to complete within your sentences. So I'm going to come back to challenge number 1, okay? So I'm going to come back to challenge number 1. First, I'll do challenge 2 and 3, and then I'll come back to challenge 1. So challenge 2, when you are completing your sentence that begins with the time starter after that, you must include the conjunction so. That is your challenge. You must include the conjunction so. Then, with your second sentence, which is sentence number 8, you must start your sentence off with a time starter, finally. And again, you must use the conjunction so. You can use another conjunction if you like. Okay. Challenge number 3, it is the exact same as the previous lessons. Your challenge is you need to use conjunctions and adjectives, so a magical noun phrase. Now, I have shown you how to change an idea or transform an idea into a magical sentence, so I have no doubt at all in my mind that you will be able to do that to a very good standard. So I'm looking forward to reading your sentences. Okay, let's go back now to challenge number 1. Right. Challenge 1, I've tried to trick you a little bit, okay? This is your real challenge today. So in front of you, you have been writing these sentences. Now, I have taken away the sentence and I've only left the pictures. Your challenge is not, you can't look at yesterday's work or the day before, okay? Because that's cheating. Your challenge is to look at the pictures and write the sentence what your character is doing. So the first one, for example, is I can see the little boy is flying. Now, my character, I've chosen the name Dan. So I'm going to write Dan can. Well done. And I'm going to include a well done. And can you do that for the second picture and the third picture? Please do remember to put a capital letter, finger space, and full stop. Okay, Morris, I'm just very quickly then going to show you the last page, which is the image of conjunctions. So we have because, so, if, or, when, but, and. Okay, Morris, I hope you have enjoyed writing your sentences with me this week for our English lessons. I most definitely have enjoyed showing you how to transform ideas into magical sentences. And I please, that doesn't even make sense. Let's try that again. I look forward to seeing all of your work onto Tapestry. I know some of you have not uploaded all your sentences thus far, which is fantastic because then I can read it all in one go. So well done to you guys. If you have been uploading daily, that's fine as well. But if you can, then try and upload all of your sentences in one go so I can read them all and then tell you if you need any corrections. Okie dokie, Morris. Well, we've come to the end. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Please do rest, and I will see you on Monday. Bye, Morris. Take care.